What is up, twins? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, this is going to be a whatever comes out session. These sessions are timeless. If you resonate with the video, like it to claim it as your own or yours, and let's jump right into your story. So the cards that we have coming out for us today is the Page of Fire and Pluto. Now, with this Page of Fire and Pluto, we almost see Pluto or this moon energy echoing or doubling twice in the card. So this is almost the highlight of the story today. This pull that the energy Pluto is having on you, or the effect Pluto is having on your sign, whether you are a Gemini or not. I think right now, even though this video is timeless, Pluto is in Aquarius, and it's almost like with this idea of the Page of Fire, the Page of Fire wants to spark on and start on a new adventure. You can almost see the energy is swirling and pulling around her. It's almost like the energy of Pluto is almost wanting to pull her out of that card and be a part of the Pluto collection of all of these almost like crows and like mysterious things and mysterious information. Even could be talking about transformation, and Pluto is, I'm pretty sure, Scorpio energy as well. And if we're talking about Pluto and Aquarius, it's almost like really talking about stretching bounds and stretching kind of like old. It wants to be old patterns of things that is the norm or is frequent, if anything, or if could say another thing, especially like with this idea of Pluto pulling on Gemini, no matter what sign you are. It's almost like in that energy or in that concept is talking about how just for Pluto in general, Pluto's energy might manifest as almost like a deep introspective push to transform our body or more our mindset. It wants to come through as how we engage with others, and possibly even what we believe about the world, which is that Aquarius energy that will be coming in. But it brings in immense growth because Pluto and Aquarius in its own is already futuristic and expansive and large and big. But then with the Pluto energy, it almost like takes it into a second or another level of deep expansion because of the transformation aspect in Pluto or Scorpio, and how that almost transcends life. So Aquarius is already futuristic, and then Pluto energy transcends life. So kind of like having that energy mirroring and bouncing off of each other is very intense and almost like perspective changing and very transformative. Which is why, for an instance, it's almost like this Page of Fire, she doesn't want to leave this realm or this world, but this Pluto energy starts to pull on the curiosity of almost like just the mind in general more and more. It's almost like those philosophers who gets really hooked into learning even things like the subconscious mind, or things of nature and reality. They get so hooked on it and they get so pulled onto it more and more, and it really changes their entire perspective of life and how they even again connect and interact with people. So the Page of Wands is almost like that pull between reality of not wanting to branch off and be, it's almost like where your energy starts to be abrasive, or almost like it's not exclusive, but it almost rejects other opinions, or I want to say other people that doesn't pertain to this almost like deeper, this Plutonian energy. So it's almost like you just basically don't care, you don't give a fuck, and you go deeper into this energy because it is almost like what, I don't want to say feeds you, but it is what almost like your awareness is focused on. So you almost need energy to match that energy, or be up to that level, or be up to that speed, or you get almost very bored or tired. I don't want to say it's very much tired out, but lethargic and lack of energy wants to come through, and then you start to. It becomes into like an intense time of just inner growth, because of almost like how you have to adapt your perspective or change your perspective, or just how your perspective starts to differ in general. It could be because of like the forcing of like challenging of old beliefs, and the forcing of exploring almost like deeper and bigger truths. That's where almost like the reality or the it's almost like a quantum leap or perspective leap, if that's even a part of that the category of quantum leaping, like a perspective leap or a perspective jump, or reality, like a dimension. It's almost like a dimension hop in a sense even. But this leaves you, like, it makes you feel a desire to break free from superficial patterns or distractions and start to seek more profound and meaningful interactions and knowledge. And like I was saying before about the power struggle, you may experience power struggles or confrontations with authority. I don't know if it's it is the Aquarius, but it's almost like both the Pluto energy and the Aquarian energy that I feel like really goes through or challenges authority, because Pluto likes to seek deeper meaning. Like, why do we even have rules? What are the rules for? Like, Pluto almost breaks the rules just to find the purpose or the meaning of the rules. And then the Aquarians are, that free spirited, that free energy anyway, so they kind of are just gonna do what Aquarians don't live in a box, and they don't really follow rules in that sense. Not to break them, that it's just like they're air signs, they flow where the air flows, so they have to almost like flow, and they have to have a current. Like Aquarius is a current, so they have to have a current of air flowing. And if there are rules, like the rules almost blocks that current in a sense. So this time could really be challenging, like authority and things that feel like they hold you in place, and for you, that is just limiting of your growth or limiting of your knowledge and how you almost like expand yourself in that way. So yeah, this could be a time of, I want to say, definitely evolving mentally and socially, focusing, I want to say, mostly on authentic connections, deeper truths, and expanding intellectual horizons with this massive Pluto energy. Take what resonates, leave the rest.